Striving to be an ace, but it feels damn good to be king. Hey, y'all, what it do? Here's another episode of the No Nonsense Minute. Nothing but love and respect to you all. I pray everything is going right for you today. I pray everything is just beautiful and wonderful in your day. I decided, that I'm gonna get into a little episode about relationships and things of that nature, but I'm a kind of hold off from that one because that one takes a little bit more of serious mindset and some thought to it. So I decided to just make this one today about just adjustments. Things will never go as planned all the time. You gotta adjust to some things. I know, what can we do about it? What can you do to adjust to something when things are not going right with it. And the best thing I think to do to start off is not wait till the situation gets out of hand. Don't wait till you're like trapped and then try to adjust. It makes it a little more difficult and it's harder to do it in that fashion. Then it'll trouble you, and then all of a sudden you start going in different directions, and then you know what that means. I found out that it's best to have multiple plans to what you're trying to do. So just in case if something don't go right, you know, if A don't go right, you can go to B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't look at a situation and say, hey, I'm gonna go into it with just this one mindset. Don't do it, because most of the time, like if something go wrong, a lot of people won't pick themselves up and they'll just take the failure. They won't try to, do something to save the situation because they figure it's lost. Don't panic when things go wrong. Most of the time, I'm just speaking in a me sort of view here. Most of the time, I think when things happen or things go wrong, most of the time it's the unaware, it's the unknown, and it'll never be as bad as what you think it is. And I come to find out that over the years, I'm like, I ran across some stuff, but then when it gets down to it, I'm like, oh man, it wasn't that bad. So you gotta learn that, and like adjustments work in a lot of forms. Let's just take health for instance. If you gonna eat that bag of chips, change it for a piece of fruit. Instead of you taking the elevator up a couple days a week, decide to walk. I come to find out that the smallest of changes just bring big results over time. Over time now. Not don't look for that overnight, oh here it is, because it don't happen like that. And it took me a minute to figure that part out. It doesn't happen like that. You gotta take your time and everything roll in steps. I say one of the big adjustments I had to make, or what it is try to have a better attitude. You know, try to say hi to people. I try to be helpful. I try to just make somebody's day. A lot of people appreciate them small little things that just make their day. You know, when you adjust to things, you have to have the mindset that you have to be open. You have to not be afraid of trying or experiencing something new. You can't be afraid of failure. You can't be afraid of failure. You just can't be afraid of it because you're gonna, everybody then failed at something or at something. And I found out the key to failure is you fail enough, you become successful because you learn what not to do. You know, I I say a lot of adjustments. If you A lot of times you might have to make an adjustment on the fly, but most of the time an adjustment is made. Sometimes, most of the time, I would say rather you get a good thought process of it. If you try to adjust early before it gets too out of hand, you won't your mind won't take you into 100 places because you will have that slow thought, that slow process to think about it for a minute. I've come to find out that sometimes you got to adjust things as they're going on, as they're happening. And you have to be open minded. You don't know everything. You have to listen to others. And you have to be mindful of what you're doing. Just ask yourself, is it worth my time, my effort? It's a lot of things go into, making as we talk about the choices and decisions you make, it's a lot of things go into it. And adjusting to things has a lot to do with it. I know I adjusted where I had to be in different neighborhoods and meet different people and just environments and all that. And I feel I'm pretty good at it because it helped me survive, learning how to adjust real quick. Folks, I'm like my brothers. You know, I've been trying to get. We made it happen once. I love my brothers, and I try to like, hey, once a month, let's go out to breakfast. Talk about life, and I understand everybody got a little thing to do, but I'm not gonna give up on trying to do this with my brothers. I'm not gonna give up on it. Don't we wish that everything just went the way we planned it? That's just wishful thinking. But I'm just here to tell you, if you take your time and don't panic, 9 out of 10, the adjustments you make will fit in to where you're trying to go in life. I know I done made many adjustments, uh, and have a lot of them to go actually, but I'm headed in the right direction, and that's all that matters. To my people up in Paris, California, they know who they are. I know I haven't seen y'all in a while, but don't you ever think I forget about y'all, don't love y'all, whatever. One day as grown folks, we'll get it together. I love my family. I love my people. Like I said, man, I have nothing but love and respect. I have nothing but the desire to be all I can be. I love everybody. Till next time, have a good one. Happy holidays. And may just everything just work out for you. Till next time, have a good one. And I'm out.